doing a little something different, you know. Had
Yeah.
to change it up on you guys.
And I got curls. Curls for the girls. So this is the 4-week update on Bella Dream hair. And I love it. Guess what? I didn't feel like my hair was shedding. It was minimal shedding since I first got it done. And I just really still like the hair. And Demetrius washed it today and
I shampooed it.
Demetrius washed it today and
I shampooed it.
Okay.
Proper terms.
Okay. He shampooed my hair. What did you do to my hair today? Because I don't want to use the wrong terms.
Well, today I actually shampooed your hair and gave it a nice conditioning and molded you, and then we wine curled you.
Okay. So what do you feel? How does the hair feel?
Hair feels great, still in wonderful condition, and
How about those ends?
Ends are fine. We're good on the ends. We trimmed her up a little bit, so we're good. I don't have anything to say about the ends anymore.
Perfect. One question everybody wants to know is how often should you get your hair washed when you do have a sew-in?
Well, with my clients, I normally tell them I would rather them shampoo it like every 2 weeks to every 3 weeks, and that's because of all the manipulation when you're shampooing your hair. It can make your tracks loosen up. So according to your daily routine regimens or whatever, whether you're working out, you sweat a lot or whatever have you, me preferably, I would just like, for you to maybe do every 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, you said that washing it every 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes it loosens up the tracks. So if they wash it every 2 weeks, how long do you think somebody can have their sew-in?
Well, sew-in normally lasts you 2.5, 3 months. No longer than that, you guys.
Oh,
no longer than 2.5, 3 months.
I've been going a little long.
Right. But yeah, sewing normally lasts you 2.5, 3 months, and you always want to, make sure you get in proper maintenance done to ensure the longevity of your sew-in.
Okay. I've heard that if you wash your hair and don't let your braids dry, tell the people what is going to happen.
If you shampoo your hair and don't let your braids properly dry, of course, in warm, moist, dark places, mold can form. So you don't want mold in your hair because when you get ready to take them braids out, you're either going to have to cut all your hair off or you're going to have a moldy mess. And you don't want a moldy mess.
So sew-ins are supposed to be very, very low maintenance. But it seems like they're high maintenance with washing it every 2 weeks, making sure your hair dries. Like, what do you think?
I wouldn't say sew-ins would be low maintenance because the simple fact it's still hair.
You're right.
And the same care that you would do for your hair, you have to do the same care for your sew-in. So no, I wouldn't say that it's low maintenance.
Well, I feel like it is kind of low maintenance, but then it's kind of high maintenance because you still have to do a lot with it, but also you have to care for it, I feel like, just as much as you have to care for your regular hair.
Exactly.
But you can do so much to it that you probably couldn't do with your regular hair, like especially the heat.
Well, that's true too. And I also tell my clients, it's probably not a good tip, or good advice, but I do tell my clients, if you in the habit of curling your hair every day, if you get extensions, it's not yours. Curl it every day.
Yeah.
But it's just like regular hair. So I've had occasions, I've seen cases where, they burnt their extensions out also and went from, inches to bobs because they burnt their hair out. So it works the same, but it's not yours. Right. So feel free to do what you want to do with it.
Don't burn your leave out. Don't burn your extensions because if you spent a lot of money and you are flat ironing your hair every day or curling it, I don't think you can reuse the hair, right?
No.
So think about that too. If you're spending a lot of money,
if you damage the hair, of course you can't use it again.
Right. So if you're spending a lot of money on hair, stay away from that heat. And the last thing, so how should people care for their hair at home? Like, can they wrap their hair?
Some people wrap it. If they don't want to wrap it, you can just put it in a satin bonnet or sleep on a satin pillowcase.
Ladies, y'all better wrap that hair up so it can be looking like good the next day. We don't got that. I don't want to say what kind of hair we don't have.
Right.
But you need to wrap your hair. You can't just be slinging it up like, my hair came out like
this.
this.
But some people can, though. It's all according to the person. What works for you is what works for you.
Do not be coming at your house with your hair unwrapped and looking like a bird's nest is up there. No.
Now, I don't agree with that, but you do have some people, like I said, you could, if you sleep on a satin pillowcase, you don't, sometimes, some people don't have to tie their hair up. And they can just get up, comb their hair, and everything is together, you know?
Some people.
right.
We ain't selling dreams,
but
ladies.
I did say some people.
You did.
Right,
you did.
some people.
All right, so Bella Dream so far has been good. We still giving them an 8?
Yeah, I'll give them a high 8.
Okay.
8 plus.
What does the hair have to do to give it a 10?
We'll see when we get a 10.
Okay, when we get a 10, we'll give it. But so far, so good. 10.
Yeah, turn around, give them a little action.
Give
Yeah,
them
a little
twirl.
wild curl. Yeah.
Ow,
You see all that movement?
Ow. All right, we're out. Again, you can follow us on social media on Instagram at
Demetrius Cunningham.
And if you are in the Columbia area or just South Carolina, because people drive far to get their hair done, how can they find you? Like, what's your website for them to book an appointment?
www.styleseat.com/Demetrius Cunningham.
All right, and then y'all can follow me on Instagram at Ashley J. Cherry, and I will leave all the information below.
Or you can give me a call at 803-467-0974.
Shameless plug. Bye, y'all.
Peace and blessings.
Okay, you know I had to wait till he left. See y'all.
Coming down. I'm coming